Welcome to another Lake Murray, South Carolina home tour. Today I'm going to show you an over 5,000 square foot, 3-level home with a beautiful lake view. We are going to start out here on the dock. This home has one of the most unbelievable views and also a really unique lot setup. We're here in Harbor Watch on Lake Murray in Leesville, South Carolina. And if you don't mind, I'm just going to treat you like a client, tell you everything I know about the area, the property, and the neighborhood. So Harbor Watch is one of the most popular neighborhoods in this area. It's gated, community pool, of course, access to the lake. So you've got a public ramp, you've got a fitness center, tennis courts, really great neighborhood. And you can see this home, which I'm going to show you right up here on the corner of this lot. Now it's situated on a 0.32 acre lot, but you also get the buffer zone here. So Dominion Energy owns Lake Murray. They own a lot of the buffer, and I'll show you up here where they've got the little marker on the tree. But you have right to access this property, enjoy this property. Of course, you can't cut down any trees, but it also gives you an added layer of seclusion and privacy. And now I'm gonna walk you up to the house and do this a little bit backwards. This is such a unique 3-level home. We're gonna start out here in the backyard and in the basement. And it's a beautiful home. I love the drive coming in too. I'll have to show you that. But if you look here, just an outstanding view. Really peaceful. I love it out here because it's quiet. You're in a neighborhood here, but there's a lot of homes outside of neighborhoods on the lake in this area. But this is one of the most popular neighborhoods in Leesville. All right, so outside you can see beautiful lake appeal with the 3 levels, the stone accent. We've got this little area over here I want to show you, and then we'll head inside. Look at this cute little pond. We've got this water feature coming all the way under these stairs. Look at that, very cool. And I might take these stairs up to go through the front door. We've got a lot of options, lots of doors, easy in and out from the lake. But check out this wood burning fireplace, cool little patio, little private area. And you can see you're just wrapped in lake views. And this is what I was talking about here. So, this lot wraps around the home in this property line. Here is the buffer zone. So technically, Dominion Energy owns this property. They have access to this property. Of course, your dock can sit on the property, but you can't come in here and cut down trees and stuff like that. All right, let's start down here, and then we're gonna head up from the basement, go up to the first floor, then the second. We're gonna do this a little bit differently. And in fact, I'm gonna show you first this area over here. We've got another patio, neat stairs wrapping up to the front of the house. Great view here. And they really built this home with the view in mind. Nice little covered area. I love the look and feel of the stone. And the sound of the water is really, really nice. All right, we'll head in here and I'll take you into the basement first. Now, this space is really outstanding. A lot to point out here. One of the things I'll point out, and let me lock that back up, is this feels like a den in a home. We have really high ceilings, does not feel like a basement at all. Really nice space. I love the tile with the little design there. This wide mantle, very nice. Looks like a gas burning fireplace. It is. Remote start. Tons of doors and windows, bringing that view in. Really, really nice. Huge open area. The tile floors continue, and we've got this large eat-in area here with a view and a beautiful kitchen. Look at this. This kitchen is as nice as most main kitchens in homes, but we've got 2 here. So this kitchen, of course, we have a fridge. I like this sleek black design. Very nice. Quality cabinets, a gas range, of course, a microwave. The triple sink, look at that. Dishwasher, we'll go over here. Look at this glass crystal knob, very nice. Into a storage room, pretty large space. And back here, we have a pantry, huge pantry, great amount of storage. There is an elevator in this home because we do have 3 levels. We'll look right here. The utility closet. We're not going to mess with the elevator. I had really bad luck trying to film getting on elevators, and I got stuck in one. And we've got a bedroom down here, really great size. Of course, we've got lots of windows. That one's covered out to the patio, but really nice lake views. Check this out. Big closet. Neat little sink here, I like that. Big soaker tub. Tile just everywhere. The walls here are almost all tile. And then this really well-designed shower. We've got the toilet tucked around the corner here. Okay. I'll also mention that the tile transitions here to hardwoods. And this is a really good size room. That is a large bed. That looks like a king bed to me. A little bar area here, which very unique, but nice to have in this area. All right, we'll head out here. This little kind of hangout area. We've got some chairs over there. We tuck around the corner here. We've got another half bath. So in this basement, we have a full bath and a half bath. We'll look back so you can see. Very nice. All right, we're gonna head upstairs. We've got this wood paneling. Really beautiful quality home. You can tell this was definitely built with love, and it was also built, I love the unique design. You'll see what I mean when we get up to the second level. Very cool. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back out. I'm gonna show you the front so you can see what this home looks like from the front, and then we'll head through the main level. Look at this driveway. Comes all the way down. We're in a cul-de-sac, and they've got these lights lining the drive here. Looking here, 2-car garage, beautiful stone accent on the front. I just love the design and the look of this house. I'm gonna swing around this way so you can see there's the stairs leading down to the patio. And you can see how deep this home is. But look at this, just really, really beautiful. Okay, we'll head back inside. Big, beautiful door, look at that. And show you here. So huge, vaulted 2-story. Look at this. I love a home that isn't cookie cutter unlike everything else, and this one is definitely unique. So we're gonna go upstairs later. We've got this really cool design. You can go right or you can go left. The basement was down there. We've got a coat closet there. Over here to the left, built-ins, little half bath, tucked here in the corner, and look at this. Very cool. All right, we're gonna go through there later. I just wanna kind of show you the entry. Then you kind of walk into this second foyer. Look at the design in the ceiling. It feels like a lobby of a boutique hotel to me. Curved drywall, the arches, very classy, very elegant, and it leads here into the kitchen, 5-burner, gas range with the hood, and look at the detail over the hood. The really substantial molding, the beautiful tile design. I mean, that's a really unique, cool design. And we'll turn around here, and you'll see you've got just a massive kitchen. Love the TV popped up there. Tons of light coming from the outside. We're just wrapped in windows. And it really is a beautiful, just standing here, looking right out at the lake, absolutely gorgeous. Island here with some built-ins. This I love. Look at this. Very nice. Another sink here. Another triple sink. Love to see that. Dishwasher. And we've got the microwave in the oven here. And then looking out, we've got another gathering space, the main family room, an eat-in area here. Just beautiful. I love the trees too. I love a wooded lake view. Very private, very shady. Some people want to cut it all down and create this giant big view, but I tell you, it's nice to have some privacy. It's nice to have some shade, which right now, you know, it's the middle of the day, 95 degrees, and not too bad out here on this porch. Really cool Screened-in porch leads to this. I love this. This is gorgeous. Look at this. It's funny, you know, I looked at this house and I said, this is a really cool, unique house, and I like it even more being here. Got the light breeze, the shade on a hot day, water all around, and I'm one of those people where I love just to be around water, to see water. I love this wraparound porch too. Very, very nice. All right, we're gonna come back inside. I could stay out there forever. You'll notice too, the tile design continues out here. And looking back at the kitchen, I want to make sure I lock this. Well, we'll check that later. Family room here with the fireplace, beautiful mantle. Doors here, doors over there. Look at that, another set, and then built-ins. We'll look back this way. Really nice. And then kind of looping back up to the front, through this little kind of entry formal kind of area. I love how this splits into 4 directions. We're gonna go right past the elevator into the formal dining. Look at that wall of windows. This is a really, really cool home. I love how they got the built-ins there in the corner. That's very cool. And look at the molding. Very, very nice. All right, we'll flip around here. I'll show you, we've got a little bar area there, a little wraparound fireplace, and then look at the detail here. Such a cool property. Okay, I'll flip around. Yeah, you can see water from everywhere. Okay, so now we're gonna head back down the hall to the foyer. The basement was over there. We're gonna go up the stairs. Now we can go 2 directions. It's like choose your own adventure. I'm gonna go this way. Does anybody remember those books, Choose Your Own Adventure? I loved those as a kid. And we've got this little loft area. Love the railings looking down here. And you really get a good idea of that tile design on the floor. And we come in here to look at that, with that window, looks so cool. And look up at the skylights. That is a really cool shot there. Really beautiful. What a great place to work. Sink here, built-ins, closet. One more look. And notice that molding, curved at the top. Beautiful. All right, coming back here, elevator. Look at this, entry into this bedroom. And this is the owner's suite. Beautiful views, wraparound window there. You really do feel like you're sitting up very high, but this is a 3-level home. Nice ceiling detail. I really like the curved molding. Look at this, really cool. Really well done. We'll come in here to the bathroom. Got the single vanity, tile around the mirror, tile all over the walls. Tile shower here. Really nice. Look at that tile. It's everywhere. All right, now we'll head through here, back through the master. Now we'll come back here through the owner's suite to the 2nd level. And the 2nd bedroom on the 2nd level. Huge windows, really big space, very nice. Another great view. I love the dual doors, the glass, very cute. And then you go in here to another really nice full bath. We've got vanity with the makeup area there, tile shower, more really nice design there on the floor. Closet right over here, really good size walk-in closet with built-ins. Just really nice quality throughout. All right, now I believe there's one thing. Let's see, yeah, we've got the other side. The other side here of the second level. We've got to go down these stairs over here. Cross over. Really cool. To this private little bedroom here. More lake views. Walk-in closet there. And then look at this. Another bedroom. You can do a lot with this. You don't have to do the dual bedrooms. You can make an office, plus a little bedroom, plus this nice little bedroom suite with a soaker tub. Very nice. Linen closet here. And you can see out this window, get a better idea of the entry there. All right, we'll come around here. And there's one thing I forgot to show you. I forgot to show you the laundry room and also the garage, which there's a surprise in there. So we're gonna go back through here into the kitchen, wrap around here till we've got a lot of storage. Areas there, we've got a little closet, pantry, huge pantry, laundry room. Check this out. Look at this. Very nice. Big garage, little bay over there with the sink, perfect for the golf cart. Really cool house. If you're thinking about buying a home on Lake Murray at any price point, it may seem weird to reach out to somebody watching on YouTube, but people do it all the time and I'm happy to help.